Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and tonight this class is going to be featuring the Textured Floral, which let me show you here. I have the bundle here so that you can see it. It's a really cute one, so you can see it here. It comes with a stamp set. The bundle comes with the stamp set, and of course there's a set of dies. Now what I love about the dies is that you have the option to die cut all of the stamp images. You can embellish a little bit the flowers with some of the like, I don't know how you call these things, but it goes like for the flowers. And then of course there's some foliage. Now I love these pieces a lot. It reminds me a little bit of the Forever Fern, if you will, especially this one. And so I feel like it's really good for you, even to have it as embellishments. And of course we always have so many flowers on our stamps that I think this will complement lots and lots of the different sets that you might already have. So anyway, so let me know where you're watching from, of course. I always love hearing it. Say hello. And also, if you are watching on a replay, please do the same. I always love to see where you're watching from. Also, let me just make sure I am on my Facebook page so that I can see the comments, because you know sometimes it's really hard for me to read the comments on the cell phone where I am making the class. So let me just make sure. Okay, I see myself. And also, if you have crafty friends, please share this video. It always helps me a lot, and to help me other people find me. So thank you. All right, so let me just see who is here. So hi Kathy, hi Pat. Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Pat. You are so sweet. Hi Lori. Hi Linda. And so anyway, so let me know, like I said, let me know where you're watching from, and then go from there. And hi Carol. So anyway, as usual, we're gonna start with a little bit of card classes coming up. I do have the next club, right? And if you've seen on my blog, you might have already seen it. Also, just a quick thing, starting next month, we're gonna have our new catalogs of September. This catalog is launching, so if you have placed an order with me, you should be getting one of these pretty soon. I think Stampin' Up is gonna start mailing them sometime mid-month, but so make sure you keep watching your mailbox. Also, if you want to get a copy, let me know, and I'll be happy to mail you one. I just need your address. And to be honest, I think it's best if you email me rather than just put it in the comments, because sometimes comments get lost, to be honest, with Facebook. So if you want a catalog, please email me at ali@creatingwithali.com. Let me just see. Oh, Lori, yes, mine hasn't arrived. Actually, this is the one that I got from the pack of catalogs that I ordered. So believe it or not, I have not gotten mine. I don't know why it's taking forever. I know a lot of my friends already got theirs, but I haven't. Let me just see. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Nympha. Hi, Gail. Oh, I'm happy you catch me live, so thank you. All right. The other thing is, there's lots of exciting new items. Jennifer and I are going to be doing another paper share, so stay tuned for that. That way you can get into the paper share. It is super fun. We usually just do one card with each of the different patterns, so it's really fun. So stay tuned for that. So now, as I was talking card club, so I have completed my my card class, and I said it was going to be with one of the the items from the mini catalog. However, there was some sort of issue with my order, and even though I expedited, it didn't arrive until Monday. And to be honest, in my case, I have to design during the weekends, because during the week I work full time. And so I have to go with something from the catalog. That being said, this is the stamp set that I'm using on the next card club, which is going to be the September card club. So let me just show you the cards, and I know you're going to love it. The first two are foam folds, and the other ones are just layouts. You know me, I love using sketches. And so I'm using some of my favorite sketches for the cards. But anyway, for this one, you can see here. So this is the card club for this next month. And like I said, the first two are foam folds. And these ones are just using sketches, and I'm gonna tell you, I am in love with all the cards. I think they all turn out really nice. And so as you know, the card club is my monthly subscription. So when you get in, you're pretty much getting on a regular basis. You're going to be getting on a monthly basis a card kit in the mail. It is $45 already, including shipping. And like I said, it usually comes with about 20-ish, 22, 25 sometimes worth of merchandise, as well as the kit to make the cards. It also comes with a video tutorial. I love doing video tutorials because I feel like I can share more tips. And so anyway, so I tried to do that. And what else? And when you stay with me, I should say that when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, then you also get an additional $25 worth of goodies of your choice. So anyway, if you want to read more about Card Club, like I said, you can go at creatingwithali.com/Card Club. And I'll put a link once I put this into Facebook. I'm sorry, into YouTube. You're going to see a link somewhere in the corner where you can read all the information about Card Club. You can sign up. And also, when you, let me just backtrack a little bit. When you sign up, make sure you go back to the same page. Again, creatingwithali.com/Card Club. And make sure you fill out the Google form. So not just register, but also fill out that Google form, because that's where you're going to tell me where to ship your kit. All right. So like I said, this is the next Card Club, and I'm very excited. I love all the cards. Also on the page, you can find all the tutorials. So this was last month's card kit, and it featured, and it was all foam folds, by the way, on this one, or 4 out of 5 were foam folds. And so anyway, so now you can see the tutorial for this one. It has been posted, so you can get at my store at creatingwithali.com/shop. That's my tutorial store where you can see all my past card classes. But also on the page for the Card Club, you can also, if you scroll down, you can see all the different card kits that I have made, and it has a link to each of the different tutorials, so that if you're interested in getting it, you can still get that. So anyway, and by the way, as I was updating my page, I just realized that November is going to be the 2nd full year. So it's kind of excited, and some of you have been with me for the full 2 years. So thank you, because you've been amazing supporting me. So anyway, so that's Card Club. And like I said, it's a subscription, so it is $45 already, including shipping. It auto-renew every time. You can cancel at any time. And so no worries. You can sign it for 1 month and sign out immediately, or you can stay for 6 months to get the benefits. And also another thing that I forgot to say is that every month I feature 1 bundle. Like in this case, this month is going to be featuring, or I should say the September month, it's featuring the Textured Floral. And when you purchase the bundle during that month, you get it at my cost, meaning you don't pay shipping or taxes. So that's a little bit of a break for you. So if you're building your stamp collection, this is a perfect way to do it little by little. So anyway, so that's that. All right, the next thing is the second stamp stack from the, what is this? From the Christmas card series. So let me just put it here so you can see them. I am very excited. It is featuring the So Very Merry stamp set, which is part from the online exclusives. The one thing that I want to make sure you know is that you need to make sure you get that bundle, not that bundle, but the stamp set right away, because it is part of the online exclusives. And so they are while supplies last. Last time this stamp set sold out within hours. It has been there, like Stampin' Up produced a little bit more, so they're still available, but it could run out at any time. And there's not really anything letting us know. And so I didn't even want to include it as an add-on as usual, just because I don't want to risk it and not had enough by the time I order, because I usually order everything at the end of once registration close. So for this one, make sure you grab that one. You're gonna need it because every single card will use the stamp set. So make sure you go to the online store and get the So Very Merry if you're taking this class. All right. So that's that. Also, if this is the first time you're hearing about the stamp stack. Oh, by the way, that's something I should say. This is part of the stamp stack. So you get 3 3 cards of each, so you make 12 cards total. This is the second one. I will already release the first one. The first one right now is only available on tutorial, so you can see it at my store. Again, creatingwithali.com/shop. And this one again is the second one out of 5 classes. Now the next 3 classes, because some of you have been emailing me about which ones are gonna be next, and I'll be honest, I have kind of pinned some ideas for the Stampin' Stack. I cannot show the catalog, but I can tell you is the one with the polar bear. So if you are a demonstrator, make sure you have that polar bear. It has a punch, so make sure you grab it right away, because most likely I'll be using that one. The other one is the suite that is called the All Holy Night, which is the one that has the blues and gold foils, and it has the stars, and there's a nativity image. So I love that one a lot, so I think I'm going to be using that one as well. And then the other one that and the last one is the one that I am like, I don't know if I'll go with that one or I'll change. But it's the one that says, what is the name of this one? The Joy of Christmas. It's very traditional, lots of holy leaves. Love the designer studios paper. It kind of reminds me of the Painted Christmas from like 2 catalogs ago. So I am in love with that one. However, I'm not sure if I'll go with that or if I change my mind and then I'll go with the Sending Sheer Bundle, which is not really a suite, but it's more of the bundle, because I also love that one a lot. So anyway, but at least you're gonna get an idea, just in case if you want to be getting the stamps or the stamps or the bundles, because I know a lot of you have been emailing me as to what is the next. I usually design it in the weekends, and so I feel like those are the ones. I just got my pre-order yesterday, and so far I've been loving those, so we'll see. All right, okay, so other than that, I think that's all about classes. Let me make sure I move the cards away, and then we're gonna start stamping. Oh, hold on, let me see. And so like I said, we're gonna be doing the texture florals now. Yeah, okay, so Sarah, you agree with me. It reminded you to the Painted Christmas. I know, it's so beautiful. But that's the reason why I am debating, because I'm like, it feels like it's the same as last time, so I want to change a little bit, but I still love it. So anyway, so for this one though, we're going to be using these for tonight, and I'm just going to be sharing something for you. So as you know, I use it for my card club. And one of the things that I love doing as I am designing, so this is just a little bit of a tips for you, is that I go crazy when I started doing this one, and I didn't have, because this is not part of a suite, it's just a bundle. So there's not a coordinating stamp set. So I was kind of debating as to what colors do I use and what paper I want to be using. I decided to just go crazy and start stamping in different colors. And so I stamp lots of them and cut them out, and then I start playing with them and then see whatever I like. So I then from that, then I start picking out what I'm going to be using. And I kind of have a lot of those left over, so I'm going to be using those, and I'll show you how to stamp them and everything. But I just wanted to share how that whole process went, because I feel like that's the easiest way for you to come up with card ideas, right? Like, especially when you're not having a specific color combination, because that was a struggle for me, and this is why I'm sharing with you. The struggle for me, or the easiest way for me, I should say, is I pick a designer series paper, I pick the color from the designer series paper, and everything comes easy. This time though, because this stamp set is not part of a suite, there's not a coordinating designer series paper. And so to me, that was the struggle with this. It's like, what colors do I use? Because I love so many colors, and I'm like, what colors? So this time I went differently, and what it made it so is just a stamp as I like. And I just went with like pastel colors. I'm like, I'm going to be doing the pinks and the purples and of course the coral. And then I start going with bright colors. And then with that, I start putting my layouts or my sketches together, and everything came easier. But I'm going to be honest, it wasn't as easier as when you go from the designer series paper to the card. So it was a little bit of different process this time. And so I just wanted to share it with you so that you're going to get some tips there. So anyway, so let me flip the camera. Give me a second here. And I tighten all the bolts. Let me get my chair out of the way. Okay. And so we're going to start there. And like I said, let me just show you here. So when I'm designing cards, I just go with all the things. I die cut in different colors just to see what I want, and then I start making them. And then from all the leftovers that I have, is like, well, I need to making another card, and I still have lots of leftovers that I'm gonna be using for some more cards. But that's really how the whole idea came. But anyway, let's just start going with these. So this one is a photopolymer, so you're gonna be needing your pierce mat to begin with. And for the first card, I'm gonna be needing this one, and then this little tiny one. There's a lot of different images in that one. And then we need this one for the leaves, this one. Oh my goodness, seems like I use almost everything on this one, and this. I'll show you a trick on this one because I feel that by far this was a little bit of a trick. Before, you know, later on it was easy, but the first time I tried to stamp it, it was a little bit of a, oh, what am I doing here, you know? So I'll show you what I did on those. And then I want to be using also these for my sentiment before I continue. I love this one. Every thought of you makes me smile. And I'm going to put here with a grateful heart. I thought that those kind of complement together, so I'm going to go with both. Give me a second. Let me get that one as well. All right, so these are those, and let's start putting all of those in blocks, and let's just bring some scraps so you can see the whole thing. Let me get because like I said, when I did this, I had everything mounted, but then as I am using the scraps tonight, I totally forgot to place them back, right? I need that one, and then I need that one. And does this one fit here? Yes. And then I just need 2 more, and then we're done. All right, so this one and this one. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna bring some scraps. So give me a second. I used to have some scraps. And by the way, as always, let me move this one so you can see it here. By the way, here is the host code. So when you purchase with me using this host code, you'll get the card kit of tonight card class. Minimum order to get the card kit is $35. And if you order $50 or more, then you also get the embellishment. Now for tonight, I'm thinking about using the pastel adhesive back sequence. We'll see, because I'm debating between those and the butterflies, but I think last week I did butterflies, so I'm going to change to this one for this week. All right, but you could easily use the butterflies as well. So anyway, so let's go. So for the first one, I'm going to be using this one with the bubble bath. Let's go with the bubble bath. Hold on. So bubble bath and the lemon lolly and the lemon lime twist. That was a combination that I love the most. And I'm also going to be using the what is this? The tuxedo black for the center. So let's go ahead and do the flowers. So for the flowers, we're going to be using this one. You don't have to ink too much. You just have to tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. Now, because it's photopolymer and it is kind of like a bold image, you want to make sure you have your pierce mat. You get a much better transfer of the image that way. Okay. And by the way, the images can have some areas that look lighter. It's supposed to be that way. It threw me off at the very beginning, but you can see it kind of looks like a watercolor mark there. Like if you would like a watercolor where it's lighter and darker, you know, I think it's one of the distinctive stamp sets. And so here we go. We're going to do the same with this one. And see, this one though, it doesn't look as much on the set. And you can see here, you don't see it as much as with this one where you have really lighter tones areas there. Now, I'll be honest, this flower in the lighter colors, it's kind of harder to look. So I like this one much better on darker colors. Okay, so if you're designing your flowers, you might want to be using this one with the darker ones. Okay. Now, as far as the inside or the part from inside the flower, I'm going to go ahead and use these. And you can change colors, but I decided to go with the Memento. I felt like they look really nice. Oh, I got a little bit of that. And I'm just putting it right in the center. And there you go. So I have that one. And once you cut it out, you're going to see it kind of makes better sense that way. And then as far as the leaves, I'm going to be using the Lemon Lime Lolly for this one. I like the combination of the pastels, like these two colors, the Lemon Lime Lolly with the Lemon Lime Twist and the Bubble Bath. I did like a lot that color combination. So I decided to go with that. So we have the leaves. And again, you're going to see that some areas looks darker than others. See that? So darker than other areas. And that's what it's supposed to be. And then same thing with that one. I'm going to put it here so I can die cut it later, because I will be using all of these images. Okay. And then the last one, which I think was the tricky one, to be honest. Let me see. Does that fit here? It does. Well, let's just put it here for ease. I'm going to go ahead and put it here just in case. So anyway, so for this one, the way I found it was easier is stamp the stems first, which is the green section. So I'm going to go like so. Okay. And then at the very beginning, it was kind of hard for me to line them up. Okay. When I had it like so. So what I did the first time, afterwards, then you realize how it's supposed to be lined up. But the very first one, it was kind of hard. So what I did is I've used the die set, the die for that one. And you kind of see from that end how it's supposed to go. And you can see exactly then how it lines up. This kind of helped me to see how this was supposed to be a stamp. And you can see there's like this area is very tight to this section. And then these two kind of line up there. And then these three line up. And so with that, it just made it so much easier for me. So the first time I used the die set just to kind of give me an idea of how it was supposed to be. So we're going to go ahead and ink it. And like I said, at this point, see, it's these two and then these three. I don't know if you can see what I'm saying, but let me just show you here. So these two images go here, and then these three go right there. And you can see that once you line it up, and then everything kind of matches at that point. Hi, Kay. And there you go. See? So now everything kind of lines up. So that was the biggest. So that image was the one that kind of got me a little bit like, oh, how does this work? So just line it up with your die set, and then you have. Then from there, it's just die cutting. So from that, you're just going to be getting all these pieces, right? Like I show you. And I die cut also this little one, which is this image. Now, I'll be honest, my favorite was by far this one. But I had plenty of those, so I decided let's just challenge myself to use it. And I think I'm in love with how it's gonna turn out on this card, to be honest. So anyway, so at this point it's just die cutting them with your die. So not a big tip right there. Just die cut them. And we'll have the first card. So for the first card, I have, let's just go from there. So I have a piece of, what is this? The basic white, the thick. And it is 8.5 by 5.5. Hi, Sandy. Then I have a piece of the Lemon Lolly. And this one is 4.5 by 4 inches. So this is gonna go like so. And then I have a piece of bubble bath cardstock, and this one is 3.5 by 5 1/4, and this one is gonna go like so. And then I've die cut one of the largest of the tags from the Taylor Tag Made dies. All right, so for this one, I want to put my sentiment. Now, this is how it goes. So I'm going to be using the, why don't we use the, what is this color? Pebble Path. Let's bring that one. I think the Pebble Path and the Lemon Lime Twist will look kind of nice, don't you think? I think. We'll see. If we don't like it, then we can always change it. And so I'm going to be using this one. And I want it to be like at the end, at the bottom. Like so. And then I want to add the sentiment that says with a grateful heart right here. And I'm going to be using the green, which is the Lemon Lime Twist. So there you go. So this is how it goes. See that? Every thought of you. Oh, and I have it smeared, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be covering with the flowers. Every thought of you makes me smile with a grateful heart. I just love the sentiment. I don't know, but I like them together. You know, I did like them together. So, that's all we have. So now it's time to assemble our card. So let me clean out these for a second, because we're going to be using them next. And I have all these areas that is going to be smearing everywhere. And it's going to drive me nuts if I get any of that onto my card base. Especially because this time my card base is white. And that would get stained fairly easy if you're not paying attention. And you know me, I start putting things here and there. And then I forget where I'm placing everything. Plus, I'm going to be using different colors on my next card. So we just need to have everything ready for the next one. Okay. So we have that. And so where is the card? Here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and fold this one in half. And where is my bone folder? Give me a second. Here it is. All right, now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and put this one like so, like right in the middle. Let's bring the seal. And I want it to be like so. And then I want to have this one like this. So now this is ones where if you want to be saving paper, I would just cut 2 pieces here and put it on the sides. But you know what? I decided to go wild today or tonight, and I put the whole thing. But usually I would either, you know, make a label out of these so I'm not wasting that much paper, because at the end of the day, you're only going to be showing a little area, you know, from this paper. So you could be saving paper on this one. Okay. So now for the next part, here's what I want to have. So I want these ones to go this way. And I want this. So let me just put this together. So I want to have that one like so. And I want to have, see, I'm going to have it like this. So I want to know exactly how this one is going to go. Because I don't want to be messing up the wording, right? And then I'm going to have this one come here. So I feel like at this point, this one looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one flat, leaving this one there. Because that's the key thing. Okay. And then this one is going to go somewhere here. And this one is going to go somewhere. And see, this is where I might be changing a little bit. Have that one come, actually no, I'm going to have this one come here. And then have this one, see what I said? I'm going to be adding this one somewhere here. So I'm kind of filling up this section, if you will. So it doesn't look like too empty, right? And I'm going to be gluing this one down. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. And so this is how it kind of looks. What do you think? It's kind of looking nice. I love putting things together and then glue everything because you never know how it's going to turn out, right? So let's just put this one first. And I'm going to be using the let me just make sure I got this somewhere else. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to have a little bit of bluff. Hold on. Let me get a scrap paper here. Where is the scrap paper? Like, we have so much paper and we don't have a scrap. Seriously? What's happening? I just need to make sure. Well, what's happening here? It's like, kind of got, and then it's gonna get, oh, see, hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I might have to go a different way. Okay, I might have to unclog this thing. Now, let me clean this for a second. Oh, let's see. Oh, there you go. See what I'm like. And I'm just adding like a little dot here and there. Okay, so now that I have it there, we said we want it somewhere like so, right? And so we're gonna let it dry. I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna be getting this on my hands. Okay, so that's a scrap of paper if I need it again. And let me put this one back to where it was. Okay, sorry, I'm disappearing too much. Okay, now this one is gonna go flat and we're gonna go ahead and add this one like so. And then have this one come here. So this one is gonna go flat. So I'm gonna bring my seal for these. And then I'm gonna have that one come like so. And then same thing with this one. Oh. I'm gonna have this one come like this, right? And I might need to add like a glue dot there because I didn't catch that area. Whenever I have a situation like this, then I just put a glue dot and everything is good. And now this one is gonna go with dimensionals. So let's just add dimensionals. And we're gonna be adding, oh, thank you, Pat. Yeah, I love these colors, the pastel colors. And you know, I'm not a pink person, but I do like how they look together. So I agree with you. The colors look nice. I might be needing some little ones. This section. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add the others. So I'm going to be peeling this section. And I just need to care for not going, like not covering that area, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and add, and I should probably, well, that's okay. I might put like something there. See, like I could put this one right here so that you don't see that little thing. Because I don't want it to be like a tab. Like I can put it here and it looks good. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm only need like a glue dot here and then the rest, right? Like not a glue dot, but mini dimensional on this section. And then this other part will be flat. Onto that, see? There you go. There you go. And so now, we could add either like a bow. I don't know that I want a bow. I don't really think I want a bow because where would I put it? I feel like everything is covered already. But I do want to be adding some of the, this ones. And there's two sizes, right? There's the larger and the smaller one. And I'm going to go, I feel like the golds look nice just because the pink, I mean, you can add some pink on this section, but the gold will go really well on the outside. So let's go with gold. But of course, you're going to be getting, when you place an order at $50, you get a full pack, so you can decide whether you want the pinks or the gold, like I'm doing here. It's your card, so you can change it to whatever you like. Hi, Shirley. Nice seeing you here. And see, I'm going to be putting another one here. And another one, like right there. And that's it. And you can put as many as you want, of course. I'm going to go with that. All right, so what do you think, huh? Really nice, don't you think? And I love how the tag, I love the edges of this one. I really did. So anyway, and oh, you know what I did wrong here? I did it the other way. So I might have to cut this and then put it, because see what I did? I put it this way. I didn't pay attention. So don't do that. All right, so let's go. Oh, hi, Dawn. How are you? How's Lenny? So now let me do the next card. Let's do the next card. And put this one's here. And for this one, we're going to bring again this paper so that we can see. And we're going to need this one and the little one. And this one. And where is my set? Here is the set. Is that right? Yes. And we're going to be needing this one. All right, so for this card, we're going to be needing 2 of these and 1 of that one. So let me bring the fresh freesia. And we're going to be needing the Granny Apple Green. So these 2, I went with these colors for that. Oh, yeah, I know. I miss you so much. I really miss you on our crafting nights for sure. Yes. I need to launch again the card making 101 so that we can we can do more crafting nights together. Because, yeah, it's been forever. All right, so... All right, so we're going to go ahead and put... So for these, like I said, I'm going to go with the fresh freesia. And you're going to go ahead and tap, tap, tap. And you need 1 of those. And then we need the little one. And you're going to see how this one ended. It's a little bit harder to see. You can see it, but the darker the color, the better it goes. You know, like this one. You can see it better when it's dark than when it is lighter. And I'm just going to go here because I can die cut here. See? So once you have them this way, you're going to need, again, the Memento ink. And we're going to be adding this one to all of them. There you go. So you have them all. And then as far as the leaves, right? For the leaves, we're going to need 2 of the... Oh, let me close the... Yeah, let me close this one because I'm going to be getting all over the place. We're going to be needing the Granny Apple Green. And we need 2 of these. And again, you can see how it goes dark and lighter, right? But that's the way the stamp set is. So there's nothing wrong with your stamp set. It's supposed to look like this, right? That's part of the distinctive. So we're going to be needing 1 and 2 of the little ones, and then this. And then you're going to go ahead and die cut it. So nothing, no other tip there. It's just die cutting it. So nothing special. And you're going to end up with these pieces. So you have a flower, the 2 leaves, and these 2. Okay? So let me again clean the stamp set because we're gonna need it in a different color for the next card before I forget. And I'm using the chamois to clean to clean my images. Did I clean this one? No, I did not. All right, so this is what we have. So for this one, I have a piece of fresh freesia. So 8.5 by 5.5, and I pre-score, but you really don't have to, right? Because it's just folded in half and then in half again. So you really don't have to be pre-scoring. But if you want to pre-score, you pre-score at 2 1/8 and then at 4 1/4. But you really don't have to because it's just half and then half. Now this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. So this one goes right there. And then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper, and this is from the Masterfully Made. And you can see here the beautiful colors. But I went with the one that has the leaves and the fresh freesia. So this one will be coming right here. And this is 2 by 5 3/8. Okay, so let's just glue this one because there's nothing else on that. All right, and then I've already die cut a piece of the, a label from the Scallop Contour dies, and from the largest to the smallest one, this is the 3rd one. And then I have a piece of basic white, and this is 2 by 3 1/4, okay? Once I have that, here's what I was thinking. I'm going to be putting this one. This is in Granny Apple Green, because I'm using Granny Apple Green for these. And then I was thinking of adding something that goes... Like I'm thinking something like this, you know, where I have my flowers, you know, and then maybe splatter a little bit. There is an image here that has a splatter. So this one, and maybe we can add some of that with the fresh freesia too. The other thing that I was thinking, I felt like this is very wide, and so I'm thinking that maybe we want to be adding some of the, like some sponging here. Not sponging, but like the stencil. So give me a second. We can try that. I think we did that last week and it looked kind of cool. And hold on. Let me find that. Here. So we have this one. And see, I think I had a sample here. So let's just pretend this is purple or the fresh freesia. I think it would look nice if we have something like that, don't you think? Either this or what is the other one? There This is a new 4-square decorative mask, and you can use any of these. And we can do a light color. So we have this one, the one with the mini squares. I think I like this one because you can, even though it's the light, what am I saying? The light fresh freesia, you could still write down on that one. You know, it's not too raw. So I'm gonna go with this. So let's just bring our piece, and I'm gonna bring a, hold on, a scrap paper. Scrap paper. Okay. So we're gonna be using this. So I'm gonna have, I'm just adding a little bit of the adhesive just so that this is not moving around. And then I'm gonna bring this, and we're gonna be gluing it down with just washi tape. I have some washi tape here. It's an old washi tape. You can also use Post-its if you don't have washi tape with you. You can put Post-its and then be good. And then let's bring our so I'm gonna just go. Now the first time you stamp, you kind of get that. So you want to start from out and then, because you want, and I want it really light. I don't want a dark area, right? Because I want, again, people to be able to, like, I want to be able to write or, yeah, address my card. So I want it to be light. I feel like I went too dark on that area, but that's okay. It's just one little corner there. Okay. Now, because I have everything glued down, I could probably lift it. It's still too light, so I can, so I can add a little bit more. Let me just put this one back. Oh, it was too dark there. That's okay. See, I went too dark there. Now, that's a little bit of a challenge sometimes because you cannot take ink away. So, but that's okay. I might go darker here just to kind of diffuse that section. Kind of like this is intended to be here darker and go lighter, maybe? I don't know. Now, I should have probably also started with the larger. I'm using the smaller one. So it's taken me a little bit more than other times because I use, there you go. There you go. And if we don't like it, then we can always flip the piece of paper, you know, and make it all white, right? This is just like a crazy idea I had, like, oh, why don't we add something? All right, let's see how this one's looking. Oh, it looks good. I'm okay. See? And it goes a little bit darker. There you go. If you want, like I said, I can add a little bit more, and then so you can be, once you have something like that, it's just a matter of yeah. I feel like it's okay. So you have a little bit darker here. I may do a little bit more here also. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like so, but it looks really nice. Even though that corner looks darker, it looks, see how it looks? See? Looks really nice. And I still have a good way to, like you can address it and you can see the message, right? Because that's sometimes a challenge with some colors. You don't want to be adding a color that you cannot see, but see, this section looks like so. See? It gives a little bit of color. It's not just white. And then when you open it up, even though it's darker here, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. So I actually like how it turned out. So, okay. And if you don't, you can always go this side. But, you know, after all the work with the blending, you definitely want to be using that side for sure. And, but like I said, use a lighter color. A light color if you want to be writing on top of that. If you use a darker color, say that you want to be using like a navy blue or something like that, then you might need to add another piece of white, just small, that you can cover with that so that you can address your card. Oh, let me do this. And I did like how it looks like darker to lighter, so it kind of looks nice. Okay, so I'm happy with it. Now, for this one, though, oh, I forgot. I want to add the one that says blooms, the birthday. The other one would not fit well, so I want to be using this one. And like I said, I want to be using the splatter. So for the splatter, we need that one. And for the birthday, we want this one. And so I want this to be kind of in the center. And again, you can still write somewhere there, right? And I'm going to be using the Pebble Path again. I feel like purple and gray looks really nice. Oh, and I should have done this before, but I think it will look nice. Oof, it looks nice. There you go. So my sentiment is going to go inside, and I'm going to be adding this. All right, so for this, see, this is going to go right here. And look how beautiful the card looks. And I'm going to be gluing this section first. I'm going to bring the Silk Plus. And you can use also the, what is the other one? Tear and tape as well. Let me see. Yep, that looks good. And then for this one, like I said, I want to be adding some of the splatter. And I'm going to go with, I think like, let me see. So I want this to be, I want to have that one here. Just trying to see. I want that one here, and then that one here. So I want it somewhere like here. And the trick here is what color? Do I go with green or do I go with purple. I think I'm gonna go with the fresh freesia. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna put this one here so that, okay, so where is the, and let me see. No, I do want it this way. I feel like that's the areas that I'm going to be seeing. If I have that one here. Yeah. I might need another here. And I'm just trying to kind of fill out some white areas. So like if I have it like so, you can still see that. And then have that one there. Maybe something like so, you know? Maybe I needed more here. Yeah, maybe I need another one right there. So I'm gonna leave it like so and see how it looks. Because I just want to fill out some area, so kind of looks weird so far, but it's gonna turn out well. I promise you. So I'm gonna have that one here. And then I'm gonna, let's close this. And oh, need to take care of that splatter. Where's the sentiment? Yeah, I need to clean those out. Okay, and then I'm gonna be adding this one. And again, this one is gonna go, see, like so. I probably wanna be doing this ones first before adding that one. So I know exactly where to. I should probably be using my what is this thing called? The silicone mat, if I can find it somewhere here. I know I have it here. Oh, here it is. I'm like, I know I have it somewhere here. Yeah. That way I'm now having my, so the silicone mat kind of helps you prevent getting all the adhesive on your table. So like I'm gonna put it like so. And then this one, I'm gonna go ahead and add, oh my gosh, did it clog again? The liquid adhesive and I kind of have a love-hate relationship, you know? We're gonna have that one there for a second. Let me just, yeah. And then, there you go. It doesn't take too long. And you don't want to be putting too much because then you're gonna be getting the glue everywhere. If that happens, just let it dry and then use your adhesive remover. I found that that has been very helpful. So I could have, now I like the little ones here and here and then this one right there. There you go. I like that. All right, so let's put dimensionals on this. So I'm gonna first start with, well actually no, I need to start with this one. Then I'm going to be adding that one. Oh, I need to move this a little bit. Okay, and then I need another one. And where are the little ones? Where are the little mini dimensionals? Here we go. All right. Okay, I have that. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some of the gems. See? So now for this one, see, I'm biased. I always like, well, for this one, I think the pink ones will look nice just to have everything being kind of pink. I may just add even here. I'll put it here. There you go. And I think for this one, I might want to have like a bow. Hold on, do I have a steel green? Give me a second. This one, because the design is small, maybe a bow will look nice. So this one will look really nice. And we're gonna go ahead and do one of those bows that I am so excited about. So you just do the loops. Okay. And then we're gonna cut out, where's my scissors? And then make a loop here and then go under that one. There you go. I like how beautiful this looks. And I can have him, I can have, oh my goodness, yes. This one didn't it, because it's so little the space, right, to embellish, right? I'm just cutting these sections. Let's just bring a glue dot. I had my glue dots here. Oh, here. I'm like, what happened with the glue dots? And then we're gonna go ahead and add like that one somewhere here. See? Oh my goodness. That bow made the trick, I think. All right, so here we go. Now you could have also add some of the gold. And see, I feel like now I'm missing like one more. And again, when you purchase $50 using that host code, you get a full pack of the embellishments of this sequence, the pastel sequence. So here you have it, and so you have it like so, and then when you open it up, look at that. It looks amazing, don't you think? And I love that little splatter because that helps you fill up some of the edges there. So anyway, so that's card number 2. Let's go with card number 3, which I'm excited about. It's another foam foil. And let me get first the stamping done for you. So for this one, we're going to go, I'm going to bring another scrap paper here. And hold on, give me a second. All right, so for this one, we're going to be needing the large one. Where's my large? Here. And I'm going to be using Mellow Mambo. Mellow Mambo for this one. So we're gonna go ahead and did I clean this one? Did I? I don't remember. Let's clean it. You might remember. I know I used it on the previous one, so let's just clean this. what was the other one that I've used? This one, did I clean it? I don't remember. I don't remember, but let's clean it. Okay, so for this, we're going to be using one of the large ones. And again, remember that this stamp set, this image has some areas that look dark and lighter. See? So that's okay. And then see how this little one is going to look. So we need 2 of those. See, it looks very different, and I feel like the darker the color that you use, the better it looks. And then I'm going to be needing a Daffodil Delight. So this was going to be a bit of a brighter car. Okay, so there we go. And for the stem, or the leaves, not the stem, but the leaves, I'm going to go with the Granny Apple Green. Just probably put it like so. Oh, there you go. So I can like cut it and make more cards because I am loving this set. So you need 2 of these and 1 of the large one. Where's the large one? Here. I am really loving this. But like I said, the easiest for you is to start making flowers and then come up with the cards later on. I promise you, it's so much more easier if you start just cutting out all the pieces. So anyway, for these flowers though, let's do the black before we continue. So Memento, and see where you can line it up. There you go. And then the little bitty one, this one goes right there. This one's got right there. And right there. Okay, so now we have all the pieces. And then it's just a matter of die cutting, which we have done that, right? Remember I mentioned that? So I have my 2 Mellow Mambo with this one, the large one, the leaves. So you have here 2 leaves and 1 large, the Daffodil Light one, and this one. Okay, there you go. Now for well, we'll think about the sentiment here in a second, but let's just clean out the stamps because especially Mellow Mambo, reds, all the dark berry bursts, those sustain your paper really quick. So always clean those right away. And also your stamp. See, it doesn't matter. Like once you use one of those red colors, your photopolymer gets sustained. That's okay. But I'm more worried about my cardstock. You know, like if I lay something there, those colors get into your, you know, like a white pieces really quick. Like you can see them really well. So I'm just cleaning them just so that if I have something falling on some of these stamps, there's no problems at all. All right, so let's just move things around. All right, so the card. Let's look at the card. Ooh, and I forgot to do the... So I have a piece of lemon lime twist. And this one is 8.5 by 5.5. Now for this one, we... Oh, hold on. We are going to be scoring at 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and then at 4 1/4, which is this one. Okay, and I do have a piece of basic white, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to go right here for the inside, and then I have a piece of the Masterfully Made Designer Series paper. Let me put this one. And this one is 2, if I remember. Yeah, 2 by 5 1/4. No, actually it's 5 1/2. It's slightly larger because I'm going to be cutting out. So it's going to cover the whole thing. I forgot. And then you have a piece of basic white. And this is 1 1/4. It should be 1, actually. It's just a scrap. So let me cut this one at 1. Because it should be at 1. it shouldn't be. And it's 5.5 as well. You can see here. Yeah, 5.5. Okay. So it covers the whole thing. There you go. Now, first things first. Oh, and I have another piece of the Radiant Stitches that I already die cut. All right. So these are all the pieces that I have. Now look at the designer series paper. It goes really well, and it has all the like rip paper. But look at this. It also looks amazing. On the other side, but I'm gonna go with this, and I think I shared this card like a few videos ago, not this specific, but like the foam fold. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. I think this was part of the you know which one, the one with the citrus, sweet citrus, I think it was. See, so this one's gonna go like so, and we're gonna be ripping this paper. Okay, so that's how it looks. So now first thing is we're gonna go ahead and put this one like so. So we're gonna go ahead and where's my, oh here, so where is my, so I'm gonna have this one come flush in that area. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this little piece. See how it was slightly larger? That's okay. And then for this section, I'm gonna have this one come here. See, like so. So you can kind of see the rip edge as well, okay? So I'm gonna be adding adhesive here, and you're gonna line it up and like I said, in this case it's also slightly larger. I should probably use this as a guidance. Well, no, it's gonna be oh, thank you so much, Cindy. I really appreciate your help sharing it. It helps me a lot. So now you have it like so. And now I can close it like so, or I can add a bow or a ribbon there. I'm not going to be doing the ribbon because I'm going to be adding all these pieces here, so it's already kind of too much, okay? But you could do that as well. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and add adhesive here and adhesive here. So you kind of close the whole thing, and this is how it looks, okay? Now this other piece is gonna go right here, okay? You're gonna put it here. Now for this one, I do want to have my birthday blooms, and again, if you want to do exactly the same as we did with the fresh freesia card, you can do so. This one you don't see as much of the white, so I'm okay with it. And also we're gonna be adding some flowers at the bottom, so I'm good with that. Ooh, and I forgot, but I do want to have the sentiment, and I forgot to add it. So let me put the sentiment here in a second, because this is another one where the sentiment is going to go right in the center. So see, it doesn't look too much of a white, because then you're going to have all the flowers here. So now for this one though, I want to be adding the sentiment here, and I do want it to be also another of the birthday blooms, so I'm going to be adding it somewhere there. And let's use again the pebble path. Where is the pebble path, by the way? Oh, here. It's like underneath. So I'm going to be adding there you go. And see, it's covered, so I don't even have to be worried about that. Okay. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. Now this one is, I have to see like how much do I have to glue it down. I'm going to be adding it like somewhere here. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and see, I want this one to be right here. I want this one to be right there. I want this one to be, oh my goodness, let me just get this one here and here. And then these two, I want them to be like somewhere here, so I might need to change a little bit this. And then I want this one to be like right here. And I want this, and this is Granny Apple Green. I did choose Granny Apple Green so that it pop up better, because if I went with the Lemon Lime Twist, it would have been kind of the same color. So that's how it looks. So that's what I want. So I'm going to start putting all these pieces together, kind of like what we've been doing. So I want that one to be somewhere here. Where's the craft silicone sheet? Oh, there's not enough. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and put this one with dimensionals. Now this one, I gotta be careful with this particular one, because if it goes out, I don't want any dimensional there, but I can have it somewhere here, right? So, oh, thank you, Pat. I'm glad you're liking them. I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna go like right here, like on the top but not on the bottom on these. And then let's glue this one, because I know this one is going to be okay. Let's just put a little bit of this so I make it stay. And it doesn't take long, to be honest. That's one of the things that I do like about that adhesive. Even though we have like love-hate relationship. Oh, see, like I have all my fingers now all sticky. All right, so now and see, I'm going to be adding like this one here and here, right? So I only need, so I need one large and a, bring this thing back. There you go. There you go. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here. So same thing, one dimensional right there. And then have this one come here. And then where is the yellow one? Here. So I want to be having this one kind of like so. Really no, maybe like this, or maybe I want this one to be underneath. No, I do want it this way. I think I want it this way. So I want that one. And I want this one here and maybe a little one there. Okay, and then for this one, I'm going to be adding, I think, the gold ones. I think gold would be, the gold sequence will be nice. And let's see. And I might even put some here, just so it doesn't look that empty right there. There you go. We need another one right there. There you go. And I think that's it. Now, what do you think? You like this card as well? I like the bright colors on this one. So let me put all the cards here so you can see them. Here's how this one kind of opens. See that? So you have it like so. I do like how it looks. You have card number 1 and then card number 2. So again, here are the different ones. You can definitely do, like, you can do this one on the purples, right? Or on the pinks and the, with this combination, the Lowly Lemon. So anyway, so let me know which one is your favorite. I always like seeing which one is your favorite. I love that we went with different color combinations. I love a lot of the bright colors, but I like the background on that one, and I definitely love the layout on that one. So all of them have a little different. So let me just see. Paula says she likes all of them. Thank you so much. Mary says card number 2, so this one. Same for Paula. Michelle says she likes all of the cards tonight, so thank you. Thank you. Pat says number 1. And then Gail says she likes 2 and 3 as a tie. Oh my goodness. Let me just make sure if I didn't miss any of your questions. Oh, when I show this card that I did it the opposite, it seems like I'm not alone on this one. Yes. Let's see. And then Carmen says 1 and 2, so she likes this too. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like I said, you can get the card kit to make these cards. Just place an order using this host code. And again, it has to be $35 minimum to get the kit. And if your order is $50 or more, then you get also the sequence back, the pastel sequence. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.